What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House Center DCO commentary. I'm bringing this video here because, I'm going to try an experiment. I did a little bit of an experiment the other night with a few people here, starting with this little kid here, this Hyperion guy. Probably this is I'm gonna call him. Let's see how best to describe him without being overly rude. Um, he is a hater sheep. Okay, uh, that's basically the best way to describe him. Hates on me just because somebody else does, and because somebody else has told him to. Basically, he's had absolutely zero reason whatsoever to hate on me. As far as I know, I have not done anything adverse towards him to deserve any kind of hate from him, other than the fact that he likes one of the biggest haters I've got in this game. Um, so one night he was running his mouth at me in Metro, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's go over here. We're gonna go to the P. You want to fight me 1v1? Let's go to the PVE side. Why the PVE side? Well, frankly, I'm getting tired of getting ganked whenever I go up to Star Labs. Um, is it deserving? Yeah, yeah, probably in some ways it's deserving. Um, because I mean, I enjoy throwing buses at people up there. Why? Because I always get ganked up there. All right, I was getting ganked up there long before I started throwing buses at it. Okay, long before I was throwing buses at it. But yeah, I said, hey, anybody wants to come over 1v1 me on anybody wants to 1v1 me, come to Star Labs on the PVE side. That's where I'll be at. And we actually had a few people show up. King Clown and Z Chris showed up. A few others came in towards the end of the evening. I'm not gonna lie, Z Chris and King Clown here. I've got as you'll see, I get beasted on by these two a few times. I do beat Clown once. He switched to Troller stance for some reason. Um, and I did finally beat Z Chris at the end of the night. Unfortunately, I was not recording at the time, but Z Chris, I mean, I'm posting all these clips of you just like rolling me um, up here. So I mean, please just say yeah, I got you once. I mean, at least do that for me. I had a good time up here, man. I missed this fight club. I miss the drama free fight club. I mean, yeah, when I used to go up to Fight Club a lot. Yeah, there was still ganking and there was still jumping people up there involved. But it used to be where we'd all hang out up there. Uh, if a group of villains or a group of heroes came in and started ganking people, you know, the people on their faction would like back out and let everybody from the opposite faction wipe them and clear them out and get rid of them. Um, if there was ever a huge gank that went on, it ended up clearing the entire roof. I mean, it went on for maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes, but then everything would go back to normal. We'd be able, everybody would go back up there, and we just start doing 1v1s again. Now though, man, it's like it's king of the hill up there. That's the best way it's been. I've heard it described. It's the entire king of the hill situation up there. I was actually speaking with Sector, yes, Sector from the forums, uh, about this one day, and we were talking about how doing it on the PVE side is basically the only solution to this thing. Actually, having a fight club um, in this game now is only really viable to do it on the PVE side. Is it a little bit boring? Yeah, it can. I mean, it can be a little boring sitting there, not really fighting anybody while you're waiting for somebody to get done fighting because but that's because of it's not Gank Club or Drama Club. It's actually Fight Club. I mean, one fight at a time. Two people per fight. Those are the rules of Fight Club, guys. Um, Speaking of the rules, I know I've gone over them before. At least the rules, the community rules for Fight Club that people have come up with. The ones that I've basically, I know from the beginning and what they've evolved over the past couple of years since Fight Club got started up there. I put them out on the forums one day, and folks, a lot of people were co-signed on them. So, man, I don't know how he block broke me when I was freaking lunging him. Uh, anyways, doggone lag. Uh, but I mean, I'm curious what you guys think. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there go, "Oh, PVE phase, that's lame." I mean, yeah, I mean, if you guys are more interested in the drama and the ganking, yeah, it's going to be lame for you. If you're interested in having some legit 1v1s against people, then by all means, come over to the PvE side. I mean, I'll fight any of you. I mean, shoot, you see me here. I mean, I'll admit I'm not the best at 1v1s. For crying out loud, I know for a fact, I was even joking with Clown and Chris about it that I was definitely using the wrong weapon for trying to do 1v1s up there with brawling. I'm trying to bring it back though, man. Trying to knock off the rust too. But I mean, I miss hanging out at Fight Club, and having some fun 1v1s. It's not as high a priority for me anymore. In this game as it used to be. I mean, I used to hang out up there every night while we were sitting in between queues. Queues gotten a lot faster now since Cross Faction came out, and also with the whole syncing fives on it, competitive fives and everything, and not to mention the Fight Club season, the 5v5 season is going on. My time is kind of limited in order to be able to actually hang out up there. I'd like to set up something though with everybody here and get more people involved. I mean, if you guys record some matches and everything. I mean, I tried doing this at the beginning of Fight Club a couple of years ago, and it some people were not very cooperative about it and kind of ruined the whole mood for me, and that's pretty much where my distaste for Fight Club started. With the whole ganking and the drama that people seem to be more interested in. But I'd like to see if we could try it out and see what's going on the PVE side. How we could actually do a legitimate Fight Club. Like I said, I'm going to put the rules in the description below. As far as there is a rule as it has to be in DPS stance. I know that's a sticky one for a lot of people because either people have gone after their main role gear instead of their DPS gear first. That's something that could be solved if we can get people together on these rules. One thing option we could have to do is everybody fights in Archangel or Bloodbat gear, and that includes weapons, necks, and rings, and trinkets. Well, maybe not the trinkets. Yeah, tier 2 everybody should have a tier 2 trinket. DPS trinket. I mean, it's not that hard. They're not, it doesn't cost that many marks. But yeah, I mean, Bloodbat and Archangel PvP gear, DPS PvP gear with DPS blue weapon from that same vendor, and the neck and rings. I think we can make a go of it, guys. I think we could have a lot of fun. I'd be interested in setting a portion of my evenings on the game here aside to 1v1 whoever wants to come up there and 1v1 me, and record your 1v1s with other people up there. Make it kind of a weekly thing if we can. I'm interested in trying it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside some time here. Let me get my calendar up real quick here, so I can see when would be the best time for us to do this. To start this, I'll tell you what, January 16th, the evening of January 16th, probably between the times of 7 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. That's a long time too. But it'll give everybody a chance to get up there. January 16th, we'll start this out. That's a Wednesday, between 7 and 10 Eastern p.m. I'll be on top of Star Labs on the PvE side. Just add me to your friends list phase with me and all that over on the PvE side, and let's get some 1v1s going on. And not just me against other people, but I want to record matches that others are fighting. I mean, I got a couple of Z Chris and King Clown fighting there. Um, Watching those guys troll each other after each match was pretty funny. Um, excuse me. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. I'm curious what you guys think about the rules. Like I said, the rules will be in the description below. All right. Like I said, these are community rules. All right. If anybody says, I understand, community rules, aren't, don't really apply that much because, they're not set by the game. Well, my opinion on that is if you're going to have that attitude about community rules in regards to Fight Club, then you basically are sharing the same attitude towards community rules when it comes to needing on roll gear, needing outside your roll on gear in raid drops and stuff like that. I mean that's basically it's basically the same thing. They're community rules because the game doesn't say that a healer can't roll on DPS gear or DPS can't roll on healer gear. So that's a community rule that was set up about needing on your own roll. So if you guys feel the same way, feel that the Fight Club rules don't apply to you, then basically you're saying that it's okay for anybody to say that the rules for ninja looting don't apply to them either. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. I really want to know what you guys think. I really want to try and give this a go and see how much fun we can have with this. Yeah, I mean it's not as drama filled as doing it on the PvP side, but I mean you can actually have some legitimate 1v1s up there. And I want to knock off the rust, but I just don't want to get ganked. And I'm willing to fight anybody that comes up there. Just as long as we keep it kind of civil or as civil as we can, at least. There's going to be trash talk. I can handle the trash talk. And all that. But yeah, I think we have a lot of fun. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe.